Welcome to the Playbook for Amazon podcast. I'm your host, Jeff Lieber, and the goal of this podcast is to share what's working today that's helping my company, Turnkey Product Management, sell over 8 figures per year on Amazon for our clients. We will share with you the actionable steps, systems, and playbook that you can plug into your business to boost your sales on Amazon. Let's go. In today's episode, we are going to talk about Amazon Prime Day. And keep in mind, this can also be applied to Black Friday, Cyber Monday, Father's Day, any major holiday. The principles that I'm going to talk about today will apply. But if you're catching this before Amazon Prime Day, as you know, hopefully know, Amazon Prime Day is one of the biggest sales days of the year in the whole world on any marketplace. And it's a 2-day event. Amazon just announced that July 15th will be the date. It's going to be a 2-day sales event, 15th and 16th of July. And we're going to talk about how do we maximize those sales and maximize and take advantage of all that increased traffic and feeding frenzy on Amazon. So let's dive in. All right, so guys, Amazon Prime Day is coming up and it is a major sales day. So in 2015, that was when Amazon Prime Day first came out, where Amazon said, hey, let's create our own holiday that will be our own Black Friday that's just for Amazon. And we'll do it during the summer when there's sort of that lull in sales, typically. And it's super genius of them to do that. In 2015, they did over 400 million in sales. 2016, over 500 million. 2017, over $1 billion. And then in 2018, it was over 4.2 billion in sales, according to Bloomberg and CNBC. And we will see what 2019 holds. But if we know Amazon, it will probably be bigger than 4 billion. So we're going to talk about how to take advantage of it. At Turnkey, with our clients, this is obviously a huge opportunity for our clients. And so we start planning for it actually months in advance. And so I'm going to talk about what we do to help maximize the traffic and sales for Prime Day. But keep in mind, anything that I say, even if you're listening to this and Prime Day's already come and went, and you can apply these principles to Black Friday, to Cyber Monday, any national holiday that fits your business, you can apply these same principles. So don't stress if it's not Prime Day. You can still take all these strategies and apply it in other ways. Okay, so number one, what I'd like to talk about is how to turn promotions from what most sellers would just do like a 1-day or a 2-day sale, but you can actually turn it into up to a 2-week event if you want to. So how we do this is when you're creating coupons and promotions, right? You can actually run a pre-Prime Day sale in the week or weeks leading up to it. Right. And so you can announce that to your email list, to your audience. Hopefully you have a customer list off of Amazon as well. And if you don't, that's okay too. But it's still helpful when you are creating those coupons or promotions. What you'll want to do is there's usually a field where you can put a custom description, right? You can put a custom title of the coupon or when you're selecting what will the actual coupon be called, you want to try to put in that text as clearly as possible, pre-Prime Day sale, right? Something along those lines. And then, so you'll want to run that right up to the day before Prime Day, right? And then you want to turn that one off and then immediately switch it over to another promotion that's called Prime Day sale, right? And that's actually just for those 2 days, right? And then after that ends, the day after Prime Day is actually officially over, you can run something like a Prime Day extended sale, right? Something along those lines. And if you put that, it sounds subtle, it sounds simple, but it actually makes a big impact because it lets customers know when they arrive on the page, say 3 days before Prime Day. Most of your competitors won't be doing this, right? Their page will just look normal. It won't mention anything about Prime Day. Yours will say pre-Prime Day sale. And to a customer, that sounds like they're that sale may be ending, right? You may only be running a pre-Prime Day sale, and then be like, wow, well, actually, I can just get I was going to wait for Prime Day to buy this product, but it looks like they're having a sale right now, and it might go away, so I should just buy it today because I'm getting a Prime Day sale basically just before it starts. So that's the whole sort of psychology behind it, and just something as simple as that can really, really work incredibly well. All right, so next is inventory planning. So for Amazon Prime Day or for any big national holiday where you know that you typically get a huge increase in sales, you definitely want to plan your inventory accordingly. Ideally, you do this months in advance. And so depending on when you're listening to this, it might be a little bit too late to be sending in tons of inventory because it takes, there's a lot slower lead times leading up to it. And so not the end of the world though, but just always try to aggressively and plan for your inventory and stock up accordingly. You can always look back historically. How did we do last year on Prime Day, right? Were our daily sales, say, 5 times bigger than a non-Prime Day sales day? So if so, you can extrapolate that and estimate how much extra inventory you should put into FBA's warehouses. Another backup option is if you didn't stock it enough or you're worried that you might run out of stock, if you have the capability to have fulfilled by merchant listings, right, where you can hopefully fulfill it from a third-party warehouse, if you've got excess inventory at a 3PL warehouse or anywhere else, and you can actually reasonably fulfill it, you can make sure that your fulfilled by merchant listings are turned on or be ready to turn them on as you're approaching being out of stock. And you can take fulfilled by merchant orders, but obviously make sure that you are capable and know how to fulfill those orders. I'm not going to go into details on that, but that's definitely something you can do. And there's another thing you can do is you can actually take pre-orders if you run out of stock through using a fulfilled by merchant listing, as long as you can make sure that you can fulfill it by the date, the in-stock date that you put. So that's another trick as well, but make sure that you're 100% sure you can deliver those goods on time. But at the end of the day, if you run out of stock because you sold out and you sold all your product, that's a pretty good problem to have. So it's not necessarily the end of the world there. That's a good thing that you sold so much. All right, and so back to the promotion. So obviously there's a number of different promotions that you can run. Some of them are coupon clippings, which we've talked about before. Those are really successful and get you traffic off of your Amazon product listing page because people are scouring those coupon clippings pages. And so you want to be listed there if possible. Also, the traditional promotional coupon codes like buy one, get one, and tiered promotions, buy two, buy three, get an additional percentage off. Social media promotions can be really powerful. Lightning deals, if you qualify for them and have those available, you can apply for them. They typically do cost money. So make sure, hopefully you have tested lightning deals before, these major holidays to see if those typically do well for you. But those might be worth a try if you can get a good time slot approved for Prime Day. It might be worth a shot. But if you get like a really crappy time slot, then it may not be worth it. You may just want to cancel it. So those are a couple things. And then again, I alluded to you leveraging your social media and external marketing during the Prime Day event. So if you have a good size following on Instagram or Facebook or YouTube or Twitter, or if you have a big email list, that's the time where you can email your customers or do a nice post, a couple posts about it and say, and that's a beautiful thing about Prime Day is that there's scarcity involved, right? The sale is a 2-day sale, or if you follow our practice, it can be a week-long sale. But regardless, you want to let the customers know that there is a deadline on the sale. The sale will be ending and they won't be able to get this deal after, so they better get it now. That's really powerful. And, if you really do it right, you can hopefully get a higher rate of sales, a bigger spike of sales than your competitors, and it may actually help you on the ranking front. You may get higher organic rankings if you can have a really successful Prime Day or Prime Week. All right, so next we want to talk about that you want to optimize your product listings now, not later. You don't want to wait until Prime Day or until after. You don't just want to rely on Prime Day to give you a bunch of sales. Like if you've been meaning to optimize your listing, if you know you're missing some components and have a low conversion rate on your page, then try to optimize your listing before that big sales event, because it will just make such a bigger impact and you're going to have a much better day. So we've talked about it before many times, but as far as optimizing your listing, a few of the major highlights are: clean up your images, use all the image slots, use lifestyle images, use infographics, really sell the benefits of your product, and address your customers' concerns as much as possible in your sales copy, in your images. What is the problem that you're solving? Make sure you're doing all those things. If you have brand registry, if you have enhanced brand content, make sure you're taking advantage of all the opportunities that come with that. If you have the capability to put video on your listing and you don't have it yet, now is a great time to add video onto your listings. Video can provide an instant boost to your conversion rate, and a lot of your competitors, probably don't have it yet, and so that's still a really, really big opportunity. Just want to remind you of the fundamentals. Make sure that you have really well optimized pages, that they're all looking healthy and strong and high converting before the big sale day comes. Hopefully that's helpful for you guys, and I hope you guys go out there and crush it and implement some of these strategies and tactics, and I hope you have the biggest Prime Day ever. Whether you're listening to this now or applying this to Black Friday or Cyber Monday or Father's Day or whatever national holiday that you're targeting, I hope that these tips and tricks can help you to grow your business to the next level. All right. Thank you guys for listening, and take a moment to think about, what did you learn from this episode? What can you apply, right? What are the strategies, whether you can apply it to Amazon Prime Day or whether you're listening to this and that's already come and passed and you can apply it to Black Friday? How can you run an extended sale and turn it into a huge sales event for your customers and maximize your sales? So make sure to go apply at least one of these strategies or tactics. And as always, we love to hear you guys' feedback and hear how it went. So please share your success stories. Reach out to us on our Instagram or our Facebook, where we're posting tips all the time. We even post some Prime Day tips as well. And we'd love to hear your success stories. So go follow us there, and make sure to leave a review and subscribe for our podcast, because that helps us so much and reach more people. And that really gets us up in the morning to do this, and knowing that you guys are implementing and getting results. So we love to hear those success stories, and go out there, take action, and have a great Prime Day or whatever sales day is coming up. Good luck. Thank you.